I was thinking about securing a charter to go visit the mainland and see if I could pay a visit to a couple of people who might have access to it.
The mainland of,
You know, not San Andreas.
are we Puerto Rico?
Yeah,
what is
basically.
the United States relationship to us? Because I feel like the U.S. sold us off to like another country.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Because I know the answer to this. And what I tell you might actually be very concerning to you, and it might actually color your perceptions of a lot of what we're dealing with right now. Ryan, I want you to take a look out there at the coast. Remember how there used to be a yacht just parked over yonder?
Mm-hmm.
You ever wonder why that yacht's not here anymore? Or any of them, for that matter. It's my time, chat.
Sold off?
Sold off? No, actually, those yachts are owned by private citizens. You know how expensive yachts are to maintain, right? The logistics that go into them, moving them around, registering them, the personnel, the crew, keeping them up to date, manufacturers, all that stuff, right? A lot that goes into that. Now, why would all of the yachts that are flocking around a ostensibly quite beautiful island of private citizens disappear?
We're actually in the Truman Show. We're one big fucking experiment.
That is definitely a possibility, but I don't actually think that... Well, I know it's actually not the case, but it's a good guess. Ryan, I need to tell you the truth. After the collapse, after everything went to shit, after Chang Gang overthrew the government and the governor had us come in and rewrite the Constitution, we seceded from the United States of America. And we were placed under an active embargo. No goods in, no goods out. The waters are shut down. You ever wondered why whenever you get on a boat, you try to go out there, eventually it'll be like it almost got poof, like the engines were shot. Because we're being watched. We're being held in place. Ryan, we're at war.
What?
But it's not the traditional kind of war that you might know.
Okay.
Not with guns and planes and tanks and with an active invasion coming our way. No, it's a worse kind of war. We're in an economic war.
The United States.
That's right.
I mean, this kind of goes hand in hand with,
I'm making all this up, bro.
you know, the little tidbits we've been finding here and there, right? Going back to even this outside investors. Who are they? Why would they want to drain account? Are we just a play toy? I mean, I feel like that's reasonable.
Well, I mean, ask yourself this. In any traditional, you know, civilized society with a really functioning government, do you think organizations like the Faceless and the Archivists and all these other guys would be able to get away with what they do? To some extent,
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
right? To some
Yeah.
extent, right, they would. But there'd be a lot more checks on them. There'd be a lot more difficult for them to do what they do. The reality is, a lot of the things that they might present to you here are almost seemingly overkill. You know, there's really not any way that you guys have, or we as a society have to fight back against it. And that's because they're used to taking on much more secured, much more armed, much more capable threats, like the United States government. They're used to having a harder target to fight. We're the underdogs.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That doesn't mean it's hopeless. It just means that we need to acknowledge the reality of our situation and what we can do to fight back.
I mean, it kind of explains why the carrier jet isn't around, and why even acquiring equipment, even if we do, tends to be lackluster.
Yeah. I mean, the state of San Andreas, to arm its San Andreas state marshals and its protectors of the Constitution, gave you old APCs that have been blown apart in a war years ago. They didn't provide you with top-of-the-line battle tanks. No jets. Nothing that could actually stand up and take on a foreign terrorist threat.
It's come to the point where that's what we need.
What if we become Greenland?
That's possible. I'm gonna be honest, Brian.
God damn it.
If some of the things, there's some possibilities that are coming our way, and it's very likely that people like you and I could end up getting publicly executed or worse. So I think it's in our best interest that we take these organizations down before it gets too much.
Wait, but then why is President Davis in Blaine County?
Is he?
Yeah, he's been there for 4 months.
I didn't know
Came to
that.
visit. Yeah.
Well,
Wait, what if that?
how do you know it's really him, Brian?
Well, I know it's him.
How do you know he's still the president? There's a lot of questions.
I
I don't
know
even.
that
I
I
don't.
don't know.
I don't even know the answers to these, Brian. I don't even know the answers to these questions.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been back to the United States since for a minute now.
Me neither.
Okay. We need to. Okay. Maybe. I think he's still around. I think.
You need to find out.
Well, so the last time I saw him, he was gonna get shit faced and wait. Oh yeah, he was gonna come to my wedding, and then he flew in for that. But then I'd tell him.
Well, think about it like
wasn't
this, Brian. He's the president of the United States of America, right? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
He's the president of the United States of America. When you're the president of the United States of America, you can do whatever the hell you want.
I gotta go help with the military shit that's going on down there. But
All right, okay. Good luck.
I entrust you guys
Wait,
to be
what
safe.
military shit?
That military dudes that are impersonating.
We should
they're-
pause on this.
Sir, but
I don't think it's that deep. They realized that they were imposters, and I think they shot Opal at MRPD is what
Oh.
I think happened.
Okay.
It's not-
we can always talk about this later. But just keep in mind, things are not always what they've been presented to us to be.
Every fucking day.
I'm gonna get access. I'm gonna find out. I got a justice support to look at.
There's so much mystery, which is great, but I feel like, in a way, I'm always sitting at the frontier of like an unknown, undefined like border.
Because we are, and that's what's so scary. You know, the information that I was able to give to you is still incomplete. I mean, I don't even know the full truth of it all.
What if someone's just
I don't know,
making this
so-
shit up as they go?
Well, I
Which is
mean-
why we can never find it until they tell us.
It's possible, Brian. What if? What if people are just coming up with shit out the fly to send us down crazy rabbit holes to make us sound crazy? RSP, thank you for the
And
5